Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Crash Bandicoot Warped playthrough. Today we're going to be starting video number 10, which means even-numbered video, which means my gal Coco is coming back to the fray and taking on the next level, which after we got the green gem here in Flaming Passion, we're going to go to here, level 21, which is Gone Tomorrow. There are 2 gems in this level. One of the gems you'll need the green gem from Flames of Passion to actually get. And the other one is the box gem, of course, and, well, we will actually need to get the green gem in order to get the box gem. So, if you came here before Flames of Passion, you would just be unable to get either of the gems. So, definitely make sure you don't skip those, that's for sure. Skipping is not a good idea. So this level can be kind of complicated. I say kind of complicated because there's definitely a part that will throw you off a little bit. And I'll talk about that when we get to that point. For these robots, they fire 3 shots at you and then they basically expose their weak point. All you gotta do is just wait for them to expose their weak point and then spin into them. It's that easy. And you can actually use the Fruit Bazooka very well in this level too. There's a lot of places where you can just kind of fire at things from a distance and save a lot of time. It's honestly a great way to kind of get through some of these sections here without having to worry about like spinning into an enemy or jumping into an enemy at the right time. It's just a more convenient way of handling things, in my opinion. But of course, just make sure you're very, very careful. You don't want to get hit by things. Also, right here, notice that we have 4 boxes that don't appear here. Do not fret. You can actually make them appear by shooting this thing here. You can also spin into it, but, you know, we're already here. Let's go ahead and shoot it from a distance. Now, here's where I talked about the level getting kind of complicated. Because there's a couple of blocks you can't see. So let's go ahead and hit both of these switches, and... oh, okay, those appeared, but there's still one problem we have remaining. Let me get rid of these guys first. And that would be what's up here. Notice how there's another block that you can't see. This is because there is another steel block with an exclamation mark on it, but it's further in the level. In fact, it's actually in the green gem path, so what we're going to do is we're going to be finding that first and then coming back here later. I think that is kind of the plan we're going to be going with. Now, of course, because of that, we're going to need to continue on with more of the level, but we will be back for that later. Honestly, the best thing you can do, you know, before backtracking is just kind of kill all of the enemies along the way, like just normally, because if you do that, you'll save a lot of time later because you'll have less to contend with, and you can just kind of like run through the rest of the level, which is kind of nice. Also, yeah, be careful of this guy. Bonk. Boom. We'll blow this up. Now, right here, do not destroy the TNT. Keep the TNT alive, because notice that there's more dotted line blocks under the bridge. And once again, yeah, we're going to have to come back for that later once we find the right detonator. Let's go ahead and use the bonus. Because there's a checkpoint right after this anyway. I'll skip that checkpoint so we can use that later. But we'll just go ahead and do the bonus right now. Just for convenience, and so we can, you know, skip it on our return trip. So yeah, this bonus will require heavy use of the Fruit Bazooka. So make sure you have that, although you need it regardless, because you can't exactly get here until you have that. Let's go ahead, fire at this, make these bridges, blow up these nitros, because blowing up nitros is a fun thing to do. Get more of these boxes, and there we go. Bonus completed. We're up to only 49. We still have a lot of boxes to go, but we still have to go on the green gem path, which is not too far from here. Go ahead and fire at you. So like I said, we're going to skip the checkpoint because that way when we come back through this, we can use that. Now, obviously, like, you might expect that we'll be backtracking, and we will be backtracking to an extent. But we will actually, in the green gem level, or the green gem platform area, it's kind of weird. I don't know why it's, like, so inconsistent. But you actually won't get the end of the level if you take this path. You'll just get a platform that'll take you back to the main level. It's just weird how, in some cases, like, it just takes you to the end of the level, and then other cases it doesn't. Like, I don't know why it's so inconsistent. Of course, in those cases, you can die, then it's okay, but in this case, you don't want to die because there are boxes in here, so obviously, we ain't gonna do that. Now, another thing you can also use the fruit bazooka on these guys when they show their weak point. But I feel like it's better just to do that, because then you can hit them as soon as they show their weak point, and you don't have to worry about, you know, not getting your bazooka out in time. So they start firing at you again, you're going to be kind of a sitting duck, or I guess a sitting bandicoot if you want to be very, very specific. So there we go, that's the question mark block. Then we'll ride this platform, and this will actually take us back here to where we actually need to be. So we're going to break these boxes. I think that's it, so we're good there. Up to 75. I think that's good. I think we're exactly where we need to be. Yeah, I want to say we're doing pretty good. Because we need, before we enter the last part of the level, we need 81. And yeah, I believe we're good. I hope we are, anyway. Hopefully I didn't miss a box somewhere. Now that would be embarrassing. So here we go, right here. Fire at this, destroy those boxes up to 79. Checkpoint will be 80. So as long as we get one more box before we hit the last area, we should be fine. And I think we will, actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, here it is. I'll wait for him to retract, bounce on him, and there we go. So that's pretty much going to be Gone Tomorrow completed. Obviously, we have this last area, but it's pretty simple. Nothing you really have to worry about. It's another one of these sections. I gotta say, for being like the last like level you encounter of this, like the last trope you encounter, it's really not that hard. Like the futuristic levels are actually pretty fair, but there is, I want to say there is a reason for that, and they'll be seeing that reason at the very end of the project. So there we go, we got the box gem, we got the regular other gem, we got the crystal. Gone Tomorrow is completed aside from the relic. We'll come back for the relic later. And yeah, we'll be able to move on now. Coco, you probably shouldn't put the gems on your back. What if the enemy stole them? It's okay. You're cute anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to level 22. We have Orange Asphalt. Yes, we have another racing level. Haven't had one of these in a while. And unfortunately, we'll have to use Crash for this one. Not a fan. Not a fan of using Crash for this. Let Coco do it. Let Coco race. Oh, and because I don't think I've actually mentioned it yet, as far as like the startup boost you get, I mean, it's pretty much the way it works in any like racing game out there, but yeah, if you press the accelerator button like right before it says go, or shows the green light, you will get a little startup boost, and that startup boost can be pretty helpful, especially if you're going for the crystal. in these levels. If you just want to focus on like the boxes and stuff, maybe it won't be like as helpful for that, because you need to worry more about precision and accuracy and less about speed. But you know, it's definitely something you can do to just kind of get a faster start, I guess is the best way to look at it. As you guys know, I'm going to try to get both the crystal and the box gem in the same run, which I know the madman I am for trying that, but you see, the way I figure it, if I manage to make it work, you guys will think I'm completely awesome, and you know, obviously, like, that's what you want to aim for whenever you're playing a video game, so obviously I gotta go for it. And I'm honestly, like, not doing too bad right now. I'm almost wondering if I should just abandon the box gem and just focus on winning, since I'm in first right now, but I'll see what I can do. I think right here you want to try to not take this if you want to, because that box can be kind of hard to get otherwise. And I got it. I got both. Look at me. Look at how awesome I am. And look at how freaking humble I am about it. Well, that felt good. It does feel good to get both. It means you don't have to play it a third time. If you want to get, like, you know, gem, relic, and the crystal. So there we go. That takes care of orange asphalt. Let's go ahead and move on to level 24, which is Mad Bombers, another airplane level. Yeah, this one will also not take very much time. Man, we are... Oh.
Crash, Coco, remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Well, you're kind of biased because you're also a mask, so maybe... I don't know. They're both dangerous. We'll take them both out. Aku Aku, do not worry. So yeah, Mad Bombers, pretty much like Bye Bye Blimps. This is definitely, like, harder. The planes, the enemy planes will be more brutal. And I think it's just also, like, harder to take down, like, the objective. You have to take down 5 planes as opposed to, like, 7 blimps, which is, you know, less targets. But, the planes are a bit harder to shoot down. For the bombers, what you want to ultimately aim for, basically you want to aim for like the 2 kind of propeller boxes, I guess. That's like the best way to describe them, I think. I honestly do not know. Okay, so we only have 11 boxes to shoot, so that's good at least. Oh, and all the planes are, like, right here. Or all the bombers, anyway. Come on. Shoot you down. There you go. That should take care of that one. Go ahead and shoot this. We have only 4 left. 3 left. 2 left. 2 left of both bombers and boxes. Okay, there we go. Where's the other box? There it is. It'd be cool if you get, like, bonus points for shooting down the planes, but not really sure what exactly bonus points would be used for. Okay, so there's the box gem. Just gotta shoot down the last bomber and we're good. I fingers really hurt for pressing the barrel roll. But if you don't want to take damage, like, use the barrel roll. That kind of goes without saying. Do a barrel roll! And yeah, there we go. That's pretty much that. Man, at this point, we might as well do the next level, too. I was kind of expecting to have, like, the last level available with the final boss, but we're flying through this, so we may as well. I guess I could also maybe get the relics for the 2 levels we just did. That could potentially take some time. But no, I'll go ahead and do the last level. We'll go ahead and get it out of the way, and then we'll do the final boss next time. So the last level we have is Bug Light. Bug Light's interesting because it's really the only level that's like this. But every Crash game has to have one of these, apparently. This is the traditional darkness level, where we'll basically go through the level, and then along the way we'll get stuff to illuminate our path. And we basically use that to make it through the level. Also, jumping crocodiles, that's a new one. That is a new one. So I think, even though I am smashing these boxes, I think I am going to ultimately do the gem route first. And as the introduction said, for the gem route, it is a case where you need all the colored gems in order to actually take the gem route. So make sure that every colored gem is in your possession at this point. But honestly, of all these like types of levels, like in the entire Crash Bandicoot series, this is probably the easiest one. Like, I don't know what it is, it just doesn't seem like this level is really that hard. And there we go, that's the platform. Let me see, is there a checkpoint up here? Yes, okay. Maybe we can do a thing where we death warp once we get the gem here. But yeah, you need every single colored gem in order to do this route, because like, even though that one looked blue, it was definitely blue. But at the very end of this route, there'll be another colored gem, and then there'll be another colored gem on the next route. Basically, it'll cycle through all the colored gems until you've basically gotten them all. There are no boxes in this, so you don't have to worry about that. Also, even though you see nitro crates, you do not have to destroy them, because there is a nitro detonator at the end of this level. I guess it is kind of interesting, in Gone Tomorrow, which is the first level we did in this video, there actually wasn't a detonator. I actually did not even notice that, but yeah, there's not even a detonator for that one. Because yeah, they're every instance of the stage required you to shoot the nitros with the fruit bazooka. So obviously it didn't have anything for that. You have to be patient. For the most part though, this section is really not that hard. Honestly, it feels like just a giant section that kind of rewards you for collecting all of the colored gems in the game. So nothing you really have to worry about too much. I believe this is the last one. And there we go. Look at that lovely gem in front of us. Look at the lovely pit. Look at the... Oh, nope, I died. I did that intentionally. Do not worry. But it's fine, because again, we have to do this anyway. I'm going to do this just to be safe. What the... Oh, those were 3 Aku masks. Okay. That's cool. I think this is the first time I've actually had this in this playthrough. Not that I've sucked or anything, I just never had them. Well, here we go. I finally got to show it off for you guys, even though if you've watched any of the Crash playthroughs, you'd know that would be a thing anyway. It is really nice when you get those, though, because you can just kind of run through everything and not worry about getting hurt. You know, all that good stuff. So there's 3 nitro. I do think I got all of them though, so I am going to shoot these just because they're directly in my path. Thank you, Wumpa Fruit, for kind of showing me the way there. Not sure if you guys could see it, because again, TV screens and all that other fun stuff, but I could see it, and that's all that mattered. So, let's get back to the main path again. And we are almost done, I believe. When you consider all the nitros we still have to blow up. There's the last crystal in the game. Oh, we still have another section left. But yeah, Bug Light is a nice, quick and easy level to kind of end with, I suppose you could say. And kaboom! There's our gem. There's the ending. We are done, folks. We are done with Warp Room number 5, aside from relics. Okay, well, with that, I know we have a boss fight available now, but I think I am going to go ahead and wait till next time to do that. So let's go ahead and look at our totals before we end. Got 10% today. We have all the crystals. Gems were up to 38, so 9 more of those. Still only at 12 relics, but once we do this next video, we'll actually have free range to start collecting those, so I foresee a lot of big relic videos in the future. This has been SlimKirby. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time when we fight the final boss. Later, folks.